Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing the game The Front. Now I did a video like 2 days ago when I installed this game and I had no idea what I was doing. And the thing with this game is it's got a lot of complexity to it, but that complexity makes it somewhat fun. But there's a lot of things you need to figure out with this game that, I guess it doesn't really have a robust tutorial. It's got tasks that you do, but once you get the gist of the basics, then, figuring things out becomes easier and easier. Now, I've been playing basically by myself solo, and everything you see here I've only built in the last day. And the first thing, you're going to see that I do a stutter step, and I'm not really sure why this occurs when I'm playing this game, but every once in a while you'll see it. And I've tried lowering my graphics, and it doesn't make a difference. I still get it. Now, I'm pretty far in the developmental tree, unlocking recipes in this game. So I'm just going to basically tell you that getting your level up as high as possible is going to be, that works with your tech tree. So your unlocking the recipes or unlocking the next tier of items, the better tiers of items, is all around your level, your character level. Every time you go up a level, some things unlock. Like right now, if I go down this tree, this fiber unlocks at 31st level, 30th level. So I guess if you're trying to rush the tech tree, you should probably focus on just leveling. Now, there are many servers that are official servers that have the XP gain at like 800%. So you spend like maybe an hour and you fully unlock all the trees and you can just build all you want. The world that I'm in is an official PvE server with no bonuses. So it's the core game with no gathering bonuses, no XP bonuses, no bonuses. So everything you see that I built here, I actually built by myself on what the game allows me to build timely within what the original scope of their game was, without any gimping or XP gains. What I would have to say is when you start leveling, you'll unlock things that will allow you to do better things or unlock things that you like to, like if you want to build in stone, I had to unlock that through the leveling. I had to level my character. I originally built this building in wood. Now, this is a PvP game. Yes, I'm playing it in a PvE environment, but I'll tell you right now, just by playing this game, I will tell you if you're a PvPer, this is the game for you. I've played enough PvP games to know that the complexity of what you can do with your base and the complexity about what you can do with a group of people working together, I have not seen this kind of complexity in a lot of games that I've played. This is pretty unique. And what's great about this game is you're not only using primitive weapons, but you can eventually unlock rocket launchers and guns. And so it goes from, caveman kind of stuff to like really unlocking some Uber equipment. You can unlock vehicles in this game, so you can drive around in cars and whatnot. I'm not there yet with my tech tree. Again, I've only been playing for about a day on this server. So what else can I say about it is there are a few things that can be automated. There's a lot of things that can't be automated. So you're going to understand that this is a gather fetching game, where you're going to have to go gather the items and bring them back to your base. So they limit you on the automation part of the game. For example, around the corner here, I have an oil well. Well, it would be nice if I could just make a field of these things, right? But the game only allows you to have one. And I imagine in the future tech tree, I'll be able to unlock a better version of this. But this is what's causing the oil to come out of the ground so that I can fuel my generators. And my generators are in here. And I've got 3 of them going. And this is that stutter step right there. I no matter what setting I put the game on, that step's going to be there. I just haven't figured out how to get it to stop. So what you do is you just put the gas, and if you hold the right button down, right mouse button down and drag, you do half stacks. So basically I just took half of what I had in my inventory, and then I'll drag to fill this one. Now the reason why I need these generators going is so the oil platform can also continue getting me oil. So it's kind of like feeding itself, the process, where as long as I can get the oil and process the oil, then I can keep the generators going. The game allows you to build batteries so that if your generator goes out, the batteries will keep your base running for longer. Right now, I've got enough resources in this, in the gasoline wise, that I can run what I'm currently running for 20 hours. The system has a robust electrical panel system, and you can build. I mean, this can get really, if you are really kind of person that needs everything to be perfectly. As you can see, I got wires going everywhere. This is a good. That'd be, one of your team members being an electrician and making sure this is all connected right. That's a whole process. Now, the other part of this game that I really like, and I wasn't going to make too long of a video tonight on this game, other than the fact that I want to tell you it's also a tower defense game. And what I mean by that is part of the mechanics of the game is you put this space-time beacon down. Initially, you put a flag down to claim your area. So if you hit tab here and you go to territory flag, you put that down originally to claim the area that you want to build on. And then once you can get the beacon, which is in front of me here, then you destroy the flag and put the beacon down. And the beacon allows you to pull objects or have them drop ship objects to you. So you get bonuses, free items. And we're going to do that because I'm going to go around the corner here. The only way you can call items down to grant you free, the drop ship items, free items basically, is to have this object over here. And we're going to go over here and check it out. And okay, so you're going to have this object. They work in conjunction with each other. You have to have the creature lower down. Have to. Or you can't ask the system to deliver you goods. But once you put this down, it's a tower defense game. The creatures that spawn here are going to go after your beacon, which is here. And the reason why I built it this way is it's pretty much a straight shot without them dividing around my building. So they're going to go straight from that beacon to try to attack this and destroy it, or, well, they don't really destroy it. They just stop the drop ship from dropping you stuff. But this is a real fun part of the game because in the game, you can build these traps and you can booby trap it. Now, the other part of the game is you can get followers. This guy's a follower. I got him to 10th level. How you level your followers is you got to put them in your benches. And I'll do another video on how you level followers. It's really easy. So I got this guy to 12th level. So now I have him just guarding this opening and we'll see him go to town. Now, when they start attacking me, you only can have one follower on the map at a time, but you can have as many followers as you want as long as you got them in your benches. And I'll do a video on how you get followers in this game. But let's just call the dropship down. So we'll go to this, hold the F. I want to receive supplies. This is round 8. So I've done it 7 other times. And then I hit receive. It's going to warn me that I've got the path is kind of blocked. And it's like, well, yeah, of course it's blocked because I kind of did it that way. I'm going to just put my spear. I haven't even used a gun in this game. I mean, that's the crazy thing is I'm still using primitive weapons. It's a PvE server and I got some of these guys got by. So I'll just poke them with my stick. Sometimes they go around, depending on where they spawn, sometimes the monsters will come around this side. And it just happens occasionally. Like I got this one guy that came around. So once he goes to the tower, I just poke. That's why I stand here. I kind of just poke him with a stick. And it's done. So 90% of the guys are going to end up in my tower defense trap area. See, my follower just took that guy down. And the traps had weakened him. So we're at 28% of the waves. Because at the top on the left there, you see supply beacon, 28%. It hasn't advanced. It leads me to believe that I got somebody. I'm sorry about that stutter step. I'm gonna figure out how to stop that. Okay, we were just waiting for the next wave. So I've got these ballistae. As long as you put ammo in them, they auto fire. You don't have to have anybody run them. And so I've got them up here shooting down into the pit, and then the creatures are running through the tower defense part of it, right? So they're running to get to there, and I've pigeonholed them through this process. Now those whirly blades there are actually run by my generators. So that so my guy is just standing there. Oh, I got him on passive kind of attack, so he don't attack until he's being attacked, which is okay. This way he doesn't run away. My run out of that spot on that hole, because I need him there, right there, because the guys are going to come there and he stops them. Because if they get past him, they go up to the beacon. So I basically told the guy to stand there and passively guard that spot. So we're waiting for the next wave. We're at 57%. Oh, I got one guy coming through here. Came around. Now I think if I were to redo this, and I might redo this in a future video, I won't go this close to the water, because unfortunately I can't extend that wall into the water. And that's what I can't really stop this spawn. You know, I got a couple guys coming around the corner. I'll look at it some more. I thought I had got it so they weren't coming around that corner. It all comes down to where they spawn near that beacon. Come on, follower, give him the axe. Yeah, these ballistae are really nice. Once you can make these, it makes this a really nice thing. As long as you put they have to have stone arrows in them. You put stone arrows in them, you can make those stone arrows just from this interface here. I just need stone. Sometimes I'll just go out and get stone, and that's what okay, that should have been 100%. Sometimes I just get out stone, and that's all I make is stone arrows to feed these ballistae so when it comes through. So victory. So not only do we get the supplies, you go here again, and actually you gotta hit F to receive the supplies. So these are the supplies that we got for that drop. My inventory's full, so I can't really... How you drop things in this game is you just click on them and you hit the D command. I mean, these are double blueprints, and I don't know if you can recycle blueprints yet in this world. It'd be interesting to know. I just drop them. If I know I've already, and anything that's raw in my, because you have to feed yourself, eat and drink in this game, and food gets spoiled if you don't eat it timely. So what you do is you go to these bags and you pick up the stuff that you want. So this here is an auto shotgun. I don't have that schematic. So obviously pick up the items. I'm using the right mouse button here. I've got all of these. I've got all of these. Got the grenade. I've got the Vanguard semi. So what happens is when you want to go make something from these schematics, as long as you're at the workbench, you right click on it and then it will make the upgraded version of the item. So the blue is a rare blueprint. Now you can get up to exotic. So it's almost like World of Warcraft when it comes to like specialty items. They have their own tiers. So you've got the basic, and then you've got the whatever. So the blueprints are an RNG kind of thing. Like the green ones are the uncommon. So I don't even pick those up anymore. Yeah, it looks like that stutter step really happens a lot when I'm near my base. It could be something with my graphics card. I'll make sure I got the drivers up to date. See, this actually is an iron knife, not the schematic. See, it's an iron knife, but I already got an iron knife. I'm really using the basic stuff. I mean, I built everything you see here just using the basic tools. And I imagine for those people that really love first-person shooters, this game is going to be for you, because you, like I said, you can get guns and you can get all sorts of crazy things. And the reason why I started my adventure here as a PvE server was to start understanding the game. Now, where I'm located in the world, let me just show you where I am, is right here on this riverbank on M9. Now, this place is huge. This map is huge. And there's like many different places that you can spawn into the world when you first start playing the game. But this map is pretty big. And so I put myself right here between these two spots, these animal spots, because I knew that for me to get followers, I was going to need to feed them meat. And keep them alive, I need to feed them meat. So when, you know, the followers kind of work like you got to take care of them kind of thing. Like this guy, if I go to his inventory, he's got no food in his inventory, so that means he's going to get hungry. So I'm going to have to put food in his inventory. I'll give him half my meat here. Okay, and then what will happen is that follower will consume that. His the only foods that the follower will eat are these types of foods. So now that he's got that, he's not going to be hungry for a while. And the one that I have in my workbench, let me just quickly do that, show you that real quick. The one I've got in my workbench, you also have to feed. And that was why I started at this location, was because of the easy food source, the meat from the deer and the rabbits. So I've got a follower in here, and how the followers in here work is they only go into your workbenches to level them. This follower I got to level 8. So anytime I queue stuff up in this workbench, this follower gets experience. I don't believe this follower is doing anything else other than gaining experience, because that's the only way the followers gain experience in this game, is having them in a workbench. And people playing in the game using the workbench gives them experience. But you have to, if you've got them activated, you've got to feed them. So you put food in this follower food bar, and this person has enough to run, you know, they'll be fine for a while. But overall, it's a great game. As a PvE experience, it's been pretty cool, but I can see where this game would flourish in a PvP environment. I can just imagine the kind of fun you'll have playing this game, PvP, especially if you've got a group of people you want to play with, because there's so many neat things that you can do with this game. All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed the game or the video, and hopefully if you get the game, you'll enjoy the game. I recommend it. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkus Zone.